Hello, welcome to Jenny's broadcast. I'm Jenny Zhao, and today I'm going to interview with Cecilia Zhou. Here's Cecilia Zhou. Cecilia Zhou graduated from Hong Kong Baptist University. She is now a graduate student in Syracuse University, study in Newhouse. As a college student in Hong Kong Baptist University, she used to be an exchange student in Ohio Bowling Green State University. When she stayed at Bowling Green University, she worked for the TV station of the university for 5 months, 2013. She also worked in a local TV station called WMNT, the broadcast TV station, and she also worked as a programmer or master control. Apart from working for an American company, she also worked for Beijing TV station. She worked as assistant director here. So she had working experiences of 3 companies. So that's why I'm going to talk with her. Cecilia?
Yeah.
How do you feel like the 3 internship? Which one do you like the most?
I think I like working in a university television studio most because it gives you more freedom to create. Working in Beijing television is great too, but since you're working there and then they already set up a certain formula or a routine for a certain program, then once you invite a guest for each show, it gives you a little space to create something new. You always have to talk about the same thing over and over again, the same type of game. So it's not that creative. And then there's some certain things that you cannot talk on television in Beijing, China.
Yeah.
So it kind of limits your creativity. But for universities, you can. For me, I think it's my personal interest. I like to talk about students' life. I like to work with students. So I like to. The news that we produce every day is about campus life, and things happen in that particular city. So it's really, even if the news is not a hit news, it is interesting. And also, sometimes we invite some of the students' club to the show, and then we interview them and let them maybe sing in front of us or act in front of us. It's pretty interesting.
The experiences you like the most is to work at the TV station in university?
Yeah.
Okay, so could you tell why do you like to choose a TV station as your internship? You study movie or director?
It's really not my choice to make because it happens to during the job fair. There's a lot of television station coming. To the university, so we choose TV station instead of film. For me, I think I always wanted to work in television industry more than film, I think, because even if I took both fields as undergraduate study, I think film is much harder than television. Actually, it's pretty hard, and you have to be really. You have to start as a scriptwriter or something like that, or casting. I don't have the connections to do that, so I don't do that.
Okay, so do you have passion in broadcasting or TV study?
Passion, you mean?
Yeah. Do you have some motivation?
Yeah. Since I like teenagers, involving teenagers, like shows or sitcoms, I don't know, like Gossip Girl, that kind, or MTV. They have reality television shows. I like to create shows that target the audience for teenagers or children. So I do have I do want to be a producer in the future, and I already have the program concept. I just need to work from the bottom to the top. I think in a production house, like they produce advertisement and movie trailers for real movies, or and then that kind. So I can practice my production skills, like using camera editing in a really fast pace, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
There is something that I'm also interested in, but I think I'm not good at it, like write about, analyze, like critique about some of the news or politics.
Yeah.
Then I think I'm not good at it. I'm interested to do that.
Okay. So in the first experience, like the TV station in Brockgreen State University, what kind of experience do you think you get from that job?
I think it's the most important thing is collaboration. So you cannot go, working in a television studio, you cannot go solo. So you have to act really fast and think really fast, and then once there is an emergency, look at what other people do, and without people, without you have to act without people telling you to do so.
Yeah.
So if there is an emergency, deal with it by yourself, and then try not to get into other people's way. Yeah.
Okay. So how do you think that WNT broadcast TV station have ever give you some experience in the real world?
Working in WMNT gave me really good experience in a local broadcast station. It gives me a chance to see how stupid some of the local programs are, and then because I was just like being a programmer or master control, so you just need to put commercials in between the programs, and we watch a lot of programs during the day. Some of them are just one program is called Cheaters. It's just a reality show that if you think that your husband is cheating on you, you call the show, and then they will give you a detector. And detector.
That's so interesting.
It's so stupid and interesting. It's such a trashy show, but people liked it. Like, and it's pretty interesting, and to see what people really likes, because you think that people will probably enjoy some of the more advanced stuff, but no, people just sometimes just want to go, mindless, trashy television shows.
Thank you for your answers about your internship experiences.
No problem.
And then I'm going to ask you some questions about job interview as the suggestion for college students. So you said you had the job interview in WMNT, right? So how about the job interview around there?
For me, it is pretty easy to get that job because it's a local television station. It's not a big major television network, so it's pretty easy. The school will have job fairs, and then you attend them. You apply for the jobs, and they will tell you when to go to the interview. Dress formally, not too formal, but dressed up a little bit, and then be nice, be open-minded, and warm, just to show them that you're an easygoing person, and do some research before. Of course, do some research before apply to that job.
Do what kind of research?
Just search online. If it's a television station that you've never heard of, then just search it, and look at what they really do in that TV station, what you can bring them. That's basically it. And then they will look at your resume and stuff, and they will decide if you're qualified or not. So
you successfully entered the interview section. How do you feel about that?
I'm just because I was in an exchange program at that time. I think I'm pretty, I'm not that nervous. My mindset is that if I get the intern, then great. If I cannot get it, I can just go back to China and then get an intern in Beijing too. So I'm pretty relaxed during the interview. Yeah.
Somebody said relaxed state is a great state when you're going to an interview, especially now. Okay, so do you ever face any difficult problems or difficult question in your job interviewing process?
I can say something other than the jobs that I had, because I just interviewed for the instructional associate position in Newhouse, and I didn't get it because this time I'm nervous, and then even if I did some research, I think I'm not really clear on what I really want. So I just rush into the office and I say whatever I want, but then it's not what the interviewer want. So they asked me what I want to do in the future, but during the final exam period, I was not myself. So I was not thinking clearly, and I said something that I didn't put on my cover letter. So it's a different answer on my cover letter. So I didn't say it, and then maybe they think that I'm inconsistent with the answer. So that's one of the reasons I didn't get the job. And then sometimes if you're overqualified to the position, they may give it to other people. They think you might be this job is too easy for you, or if they know that you have another job on campus, they think just give other people a chance.
That's not good experience, right?
Yeah, that's not good experience, but I can learn from it. It's no big deal.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for your suggestion, and thank you for sharing your experiences.
No problem.
So she had a dream for a TV producer. She had the kind of skills that she got from the internship. So she said internship is a great experience, especially for you to choose what kind of field would you like to work in the future. Internship is a great experience for all students. Also for job interview, she suggests some of the tips for me. And what I remember most is that she said, do whatever you prepare. That's all of my conclusion of the interview.